Hello and welcome back to the second part with regard to telling the time. Quick recap on the last video lesson. We had the clock and we were saying about the time using the o'clock. So big hand on the 12, small hand on the 1, and it's 1 o'clock. And then we had PM for the afternoon and AM for the morning. 1 o'clock PM. Then we obviously had the minutes past. So small hand on the 1, big hand on the 2. It's 10 past 1. Big hand on the 10, small hand near the 1. 10 minutes to 1 or 10 to 1. Then obviously we had the quarters, quarter past, half past and quarter to. So that was all quite simple, yes? So, what time is it? And then we had obviously the questions. Can I have the time, please? Do you know the time, please? What time is it? So, now we're going on to a bit further with regards to using the 24-hour clock. And this rule comes into effect with also reading digital clocks too. So let's concentrate first on reading a digital clock. So the times don't alter, but we can say things slightly different. So on a digital clock, if it's 1 o'clock like this, on an analog one, it's going to be 0100. Yes, it's 1 o'clock. Let's say now it's quarter past 1. 01 and 15 minutes. So it's 1:15. Yeah, I can still say it's quarter past 1. Yeah, because that's actually the time. So it doesn't change. Similarly, I can say it's 01:30, I'll come on to this, or it's 1:30, or it's 1:30. Nice and simple. Also, let's say it is now, we have, it's 1:45, or 1:45. Nothing wrong with that. So that's how we read a digital clock. You'll see, sometimes I say it, sometimes I don't. 0210. So the numbers are said individually before the midpoint, and afterwards we add them all together. So 0210 or 210. 3:45, 4:15, etc. Yes? So that's how we can read and say a digital clock. Similarly, of course, let's say 3:45, yeah? So 3:45, 3:45. So the big hand, sorry, the small hand is near the 4, big hand is there. So that's 3:45. Also, if I wanted to convert it, it's 3:45, yeah? So we can say that in a different way. It means exactly the same, just a different way of saying the time. If you're reading digitally, a digital clock, it's easier to say for a non-native, shall we say, or a learner of English, to say 3:45 instead of having to convert it all into an analog way of saying the time. So, all well and good, yes? We now know you can say it's in the morning or in the afternoon, AM or PM. So, how about if we don't want to add on to that, and we've got to be a bit more specific, particularly, let's say, military people, the police, people in the forces, the health service, when you're making an official appointment, they will use the 24-hour clock, because then there's no confusion. So, here we have our normal clock, and obviously the time of day starts at midnight, 0000. We call this 0 because it's got two noughts, they're 100, 100 hours, effectively midnight. Then we have the normal time, the hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yes, until 12, which would be midday. So once we get past 12, then we continue, because there's obviously 24 hours in the day, so 1 becomes 13, 2 becomes 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for 6 o'clock, 19, 20 for 8, 21 for 9, 22 for 10, and 23 for 11, yes? So, time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It would be on a digital clock 1400, maybe, if you've got your clock set for 24 hours digitally. It'd be 1400 hours, yes? Let's say it's now 20 past 2 in the afternoon. Obviously, we've got 20 minutes, so 1420. And again, 1445, 1450, etc. And that's how we say it. So, on the hour, it's always 100 hours. 6 o'clock, 1800 hours. And then we convert it into the minutes, 1845, 1810, etc. So we exactly know what time of day it is. It's very simple once you've got it, and extremely unconfusing to someone that already knows it. So 9 o'clock, 2100 hours. 5 past 9, 2105. 25 past 9, 2125. And that's how we tell the time in 24-hour mode. So, prepositions of time. So, when I want a specific time, I use the word at. At. So, at 8 p.m. At 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock. At 5:30. Yes, we use at for a particular time. In, we use for a time period. So, let's say we're now in February. So in a month, or could be a year, or it could be a week. Yeah. So in September, I go on holiday. In 2023, I will be 56 years old. Yes. I work 5 days in a week. So, in and at. Now we have on. These are for, we use on for a specific date or day. On Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday, yes? On. Or a specific date as well as a specific day on the 8th of June. Special days of the year on Christmas Day. On my birthday, on New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve, on Christmas Eve. We always use